Good evening, Sanitarium mates and true believers. I'm Lone Samurai, and this is Guild Wars 1. Oh yes, we've streamed Guild Wars 2 in the past, but yeah, this is where the station began. Oh yes, we actually began our one of our very first shows was, and my very first show for the station was the Ascension show, our live weekly show where we'd be in game in Lion's Arch. Playing music, talking to people in-game, usually hanging around with Gail Gray, the community manager back then, and Froggy, of course, her faithful Froggy. And yeah, so this is where we all began with the station. So for our 11th birthday celebration, this is what we're kicking off this week with for all of our birthday celebration-y stuff. So let's jump straight in. I've had this character for... Wow. 14 years. This character has been sat in Ascalon City. It was used initially. We used to use this one for recruiting new players and actually getting people into the game and into the guild. And yeah, so this is where things all began.
In that time, people have babies that are now in high school.
Yes, thank you, Scarlett. People have had babies that are now in high school in that time. Some of them were actually around at the station at that time as well. So,
what, babies?
Well, yeah, probably some of them. There's a reason we're over 18 now. Right, so this is Guild Wars. It's such a beautiful game. I love this game. Let's see how it looks on stream. Please, Scarlett, please check my sound. Yeah, I sound fine. I hate my voice. Right, so Titus, I haven't spoken to you in a very long time. Once we leave, there'll be no turning back. Oh god, yeah. If you have unfinished business, attend to it before you go. Right, I'm ready to leave everything behind.
Everything?
For 13 or so years, been waiting to do this. Holy crap.
What?
It's gonna be... Right, this character, like I said, I've got a bunch of characters. You'll see my
Are you deleting this character?
I'm not deleting the character. I'm actually going to finally take it through the game.
Oh, you made this character and then just never touched it again.
This was my hire new people character. Because this is... When the game first released, Ascalon City is like the pre-story part. This is where everyone began.
So you started the game and just never used the character?
No, this character was... sort of like my guild recruiting character.
So it was supposed to be a throwaway, but you never threw it away?
A kind of throwaway, but never thrown away. But, yeah. Oh, Prince Rurik.
I feel sorry
Or
for him.
Freddie Mercury, as we used to call him.
So that poor bastard's been sat in cyberspace going...
Could be worse. Could be a Neopet eating each other.
I never had one.
Right. So, right. This is even so early. We don't even have voiceovers right now. So Freddie Mercury. Sorry, I mean Prince Rurik, talking to Sir Titus. Oh yes. See what I mean here. Look, he looks like He looks like Freddie Mercury.
Oh, he does. When he was in his heyday.
Back in his heyday. Right. Let's jump in. So I have Pork Rind, my pet. Yes, my pet is called Pork Rind. My character is a war.
What was your cute name for me?
I call you Pork Rind for other reasons, but Pork Rind. Where do you think I got these names from? Right. So Pork Rind. My character is a warrior ranger, so I can have a pet, but I have all the skills of a warrior, which is very cool. Now, like I say, I haven't played this character in a very long time. So, we want to... come on, Prince Rurik. Let us through. There you go. The guards have let us through now. Now, remember as well, this one is so old because this was... Guild Wars 1 was made by an offshoot team from World of Warcraft. So there was a lot of cross-pollination at the time. This came out within 6 months of World of Warcraft as well. The betas were actually at the same time too. So, there was a big... It was kind of like the old Manchester United versus Liverpool debate between Guild Wars and World of Warcraft. Yeah.
Or New Zealand v Australia.
Yeah, New Zealand versus Australia, yeah.
That's probably one that our international viewers will
Yeah.
understand more.
So there's no jumping. It's a bit more linear. The way it actually works is the towns are all... there are about 100 people. You can see 100 people in a town. But when you go out into the real world, it's fully instanced.
How does it feel getting back into it? Because I know you've got thousands of hours logged, but in the time that I've known you, in like the last 4 or 5 years, you haven't really played.
Yeah, it feels quite natural getting back into it, actually. It feels totally normal.
That's good. Are you only just realising how much you've missed it?
I love this game. Some of my heart is in this game, literally, and in the community. Because, like I said, the radio station started with this game. We had World of Warcraft and EVE Online as well, but Guild Wars was our bread and butter radio show game. Went back in the early days, which is why we were so dismayed by how, frankly, a bit crap Guild Wars 2 is. Right, so we have Vatlord Doomteeth, the Charr commander, because the Charr are the bad guys in this one. And so we want to take him out first because he's the big boss. And we want to take out his... there we go. Now, beautiful, beautiful Ascalon. Oh, this place was... I should have gone for a walk around. Oh, look, it's Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Stop catching the butterflies, Gwen.
It was on that day that the Charr discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down.
Oh no, Ascalon! Oh no, the Ascalon people! Asker gone. Well done. 13 years I never thought of Asker gone. Well done, Scarlet. This is why you're the brains of the outfit.
Prepare for more puns and
There will be,
shouting off, gobbing off to the side.
there will be puns. Oh yes, there will be puns.
I hate puns, but I will go on.
The true story begins.
Because unlike say Guild Wars 2 and World of Warcraft and other things as well, there was a max limit for Guild Wars 1 of only level 20, because this was actually originally meant to be a PvP game, and it very much was. Now, the thing is with this as well is that people enjoyed it so much they decided to make a PvE element to teach you how to play the game and learn all the game mechanics. But people enjoyed the game for the PvE gameplay so much that, yeah, they carried on producing it. Right, okay, welcome back to Dominator. Looks like the patrol went well. You're still in one piece at any rate. Listen, Prince Rurik sent me to ask you a favour. You've been in the field, so probably haven't heard about this, but an ambassador's arrived from your old enemy, Traitor. They can help us fight the Charr, but the king won't even talk to him. The prince hasn't been able to make any headway with his father, but he knows the king trusts Titus, and Titus trusts you. Would you perhaps talk to War Master Titus about this matter? He's in his usual place in Ascalon City. Of course I will. Right.
Sorry, didn't the original Warcraft, and doesn't it still now have a level cap, which they increase like every couple of years?
World of Warcraft does have a level cap, and you can PvP throughout, but unlike World of Warcraft, the PvP in this was very much for max level. And they never, unlike World of Warcraft, when they did expansions for this, the story expansions were exactly that. They were just for the story. They weren't expansions for the game.
I see.
And they were purely story expansions. So there was no continuation. There was a lot of continuation of the story that people were interested in, but there was no continuation in level or anything like that.
I see.
So, here we go. We're in the instance world right now. And as we make our way into Ascalon City, or Ascalon as it is now. Hey Aura, welcome to the stream. Right, unclaimed items, accept all. Right, I have a lot of junk in my bags and I need to get rid of them all. So,
shopping.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly birthday presents.
Well, yeah, you're like an absent father
I literally have about 14 years worth of presents to pick up. Yeah, let's see. Material trader, nope. Merchant, right. Let's sell some of this crap. Salvage kit I need. Right, we'll need those later. Wayfarer's mark. Token found on where? No, never mind. Gift of the huntsman. Really? I have it? Huh, fair enough. Right, let's get rid of some of these items. Jar of honey, can't sell that. Ah, shit, a load of this I can't sell. Great. Yes, I want to get rid of it. And yes, I want to get rid of the champagne poppers. And yes, I'll get rid of the honeycombs. And the sparklers. Yes, and the bottle rockets. We'll get rid of all those too. And the apple ciders. The slices of pumpkin pie can go as well. And the birthday cupcakes, they can go too. And the hunter's ales. Right. And the bottles of grog can go as well.
So is this what's known as a detox?
It is kind of a detox, yes. So.
Is that what all the women are doing now?
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I need to find. Sir Titus. What's wrong, Harry?
He's hot and bothered.
He is hot and bothered, isn't he?
Come on, the fox will be out soon. We go shout
There we
at
go.
him. It's your favourite thing to do, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh, it's the fun of remembering all of the button keys. What's wrong, Harry?
To be fair, the graphics are holding up pretty well.
Well, that's the other thing as well. This last year, a couple of the team members of Guild Wars 2 who worked on Guild Wars 1, they were looking through the Guild Wars Reddit at some of the issues that players were having and didn't realise just how many people were still playing this. So they had a look through all of the different bugs that the people were still having for the game and decided to have a look at fixing them. But of course, as they were fixing them, they then found more bugs. And so they went at the two-man developer team from ArenaNet, then went on to basically fixing all the bugs. And so they've done a graphics update. They've bought a few of the graphics techniques from Guild Wars 2.
Ah, so that's not the original graphics. I thought they looked pretty swish.
But even back then, though, this is how good it looked. This is one of those games where you can go back to it. This is a 14-year-old game, and it still looks this good. Says it all, really.
So, the big question, because you're digging it up quite a bit, what made you stop playing?
Guild Wars 2 made me stop playing this.
Oh, did you
Basically,
sort of have a hissy fit because it wasn't very good?
Well, I played Guild Wars 2. I still play Guild Wars 2. I've got quite a few. I've got 1,000 or so hours in Guild Wars 2, so it's not like I'm not playing it at all.
Yeah, but that's rookie
But
numbers compared to...
yeah, I'm in nearly 8,000 to 10,000 hours in this now. So yeah. Now where am I going? Oh yeah, going up to meet the ambassador. But yeah, the rookie numbers in Guild Wars 2 of nearly 1,000 hours or so is literally that, rookie numbers. But I was also, back then we were playing World of Warcraft, so I joined in the end of Burning Crusade into Lich King.
So just other games kind of...
Yeah, other games took over. So, Warmaster Zane, what do you want? Ambassador Zane even. Help the people of Ascalon and the Ambassador's Quandary. We'll take care of that, and I'll take care of that. For Great Justice! And Old Ascalon, Artisan David. Yeah, okay, right, we can do that. Right, where are we going? So, and this world is huge. Like, we've just started here. Here you go, Scarlet, so you can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
We've just started in Ascalon City, and that's the entire world. And because of the 3 expansions, there's more in this than there is in Guild Wars 2. Right, so... yeah, I want to go that way. It's been so long since I've done this. Oh, shit. Ching, 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 ching. What's wrong, Harry? He's just saying hello to stream. Right. Flash goggles. Yes, they need to... oh, where's my pet? Oh, there he is. Right. So, guys, whilst we're doing these side quests, remember as well, it is our the station's birthday month. We're 11 years old this year, and that means that all of our donations and Patreon amounts this month will be going to Special Effect, our charity of the year. And frankly, it has been for the last couple of years as well, because we love the guys over there.
They do amazing stuff.
What that means as well is if you follow us on Patreon, not only there won't actually be artwork this month, it will actually just be the station birthday thing. Everybody will be getting the same piece. Stop running away! Bad Gruel. Bad Gruel. Stop running away. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't really want to be. Yeah, there we go. But yes, all of this month we'll be playing older games, some of from what the station team consider their games of the year, including potentially Portal 2. I don't know whether Scarlett wants to play that or not though. Okay, so so Scarlett's going to be playing that one from the Xbox One, either next week or the week after. Right, so that's that done, and now. The Cobble Poundstone, let's go and beat that up. Because why not? Yay! Clunk, 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 clunk. I love the sound of my sword hitting things. It's a max sword as well. Sweet. Right. Whew. It is very, very hot here. Oh god, it's 30 degrees right now, Scarlett.
That'll be why I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's horrible. So horrible, it's not nice. Yay, I saved the guards. Right. Let's hand this one back into the ambassador. The cool thing is as well, if you're out in an instanced area like this, if you clear the entire map of things, there will be nothing else until you reload it by going through a portal to somewhere else. So the game did, for a while, it had a bit of an issue with farmers, especially Chinese farmers, etc. Right, helping the people of Ascalon deliver the supplies, go to Regent Valley, head down, yeah, we'll do Bandit Torrent later. Let's go back to Ascalon first. Oh, Warmaster Grast. Yes, he needs helping. So, for all of the new people just joining us, welcome to the stream. I'm Lone Samurai. This is Guild Wars 1, our original game from the radio station. What we actually started the radio station in, as well as obviously World of Warcraft and EVE Online. But yeah, this is the daddy game of the radio station, Guild Wars 1. I haven't played it for a few years. I jumped back in game a couple of weeks ago just to check out a few things because they did a few updates to the game to help it out with some bits and pieces from Guild Wars 2 because it was having some netcode issues and that sort of thing. But the game is still very, very solid. I love it. And for those who haven't played it, you can actually get the whole thing now for about 20 quid. It's really not that much. Helping people out, deliver the supplies to Ellie Rigby. Right. This was one of the first to actually have like a full-on... Right, okay, I'll get Tidus's quest in a minute. Full-on map travel as well. So it's really interesting. When you've opened an area, you can go back to it. When you're in the town, you can jump back through places, and you can redo missions quite a lot as well. Tell our mutual friend these supplies will be put to good use. Good, good. Right. So, War Master Tidus, what do you want? See, there's new players here as well. They're actually still doing stuff. So, there you are. Asked to pass you a message from Prince Rurik. There's trouble at the Great Northern Wall. Squire Zachary was waiting for you at the wall. Right, we won't do that first quest yet. No, we will actually. Let's do the missions, because I want to blitz through. I don't think we'll quite make it to Lion's Arch this year. In this stream, but we can give it a damn good try. Do. Ooh, crystals. It's funny as well, a lot of these, the thing is with Guild Wars 2 as well, when you go to the ruins of Ascalon area from the Charr main city, a lot of these places are still marked, even though it's 250 years later. You can actually see a lot of the things from that area marked from the first game. So when the initial comet landed, the crystal shard landed, that sort of thing. Okay. Squire Zachary, what can I do for you? Okay, so now I'm here. What's the Zeischen Scout want? No, I can handle this myself. Right, we're good. Okay, let's enter the first mission and go and slap around some Charr.
Do you think this could be a sort of thing going back to the American Civil War? Because Charr is another word for tea.
Different sort of Charr. The Charr in this are big cats. Big cats who like fire. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this as a perfect run. Because I haven't done this mission for a very long time. Right. Because you actually get bonuses as well for completing it in various different ways. So completing it with killing everything, completing it in a time, that sort of thing. And there are even hard modes as well, which is interesting. Get myself my little fire imp out to help me out. Also as well, all of the enemies, you can tell roughly what they are from their weapon combination as well. So that was the healer, this is the warrior or melee character. And the AI will actually go after the healers first as well. So if you're actually playing as the healer, they will actually target you first, which is really interesting. The interesting thing about that as well, that sort of AI is only actually going to start happening in the new expansion of World of Warcraft. In the island battles, they'll actually be the AI is going to be working like players, actually trying to go after your tactical NPCs rather than first one it comes up against, which is going to be really interesting. But of course, with this, it already had that. It would go after your healer first, then take out your fire support.
Which makes sense, because that's how you take someone down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting that this this still does things that World of Warcraft is only just doing, like, 12 years later. Right, so we've got a boss character here. And you can tell what class he is from the glow, so he's a warrior boss.
By glow, do you mean different colours?
Yeah, he had. All of the characters have a glow around them. You can just see it compared to the 2 Gruul there.
Oh,
See,
like
that
an
one has...
aura.
Yeah, the aura. That's a good way of putting it. Yes, aura. Or a glow on the skin texture. Right. Pull the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk. Isn't it amazing as well? I haven't done this in easily 8 years, maybe 10 years, and I still remember it.
Well, I know what to do if you ever develop Alzheimer's.
Yeah, if I develop Alzheimer's, I'll just play Guild Wars. When did I make this character? I don't remember making this character.
That's why I just never know.
Right, so we don't want to go... We want to go up and around first for the perfect run. It's interesting as well that the controls I use on World of Warcraft, I've actually based... oh, you're not one of them. Oh, okay. Okay, Aura.
Huh?
Not a fan, so... What do you think of it so far, Aura? Is this, as a...
Scorpion.
Yeah, the Devourers. My main ranger has one of these as a pet.
What's that? Or he's not a fan of Guild Wars?
I don't think he's a fan so far.
Fair enough.
Yeah, to each their own, obviously.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of MMOs in general.
Right, I actually want to go back round and clear out the... I want to clear out round there. Just remembering the way through. Oh, okay, after I kill this gargoyle. Right. Yeah, if the stream lag is bad, or catch it on the VOD, and we'll see you later. And if you're watching on the VOD now, hi, welcome back.
Hi, Aura. Hello, future Aura. From past Scarlet.
There's a whole time travel thing, because he's in Australia.
I just blew my own mind.
You blew your own mind, yes.
That's just code for I got confused for a minute.
Yeah. And Scarlet says she's blown her own mind. All it actually means, that's it for the hard on this. I need to get the guy's armor. That's it.
To get hard on.
There's a ghost, and bringing his armor opens up a boss battle.
You said
Right.
to get hard on.
Now you see this guy has a red aura around him.
Yeah.
This is an elementalist boss.
So, Charr style? That I know.
Elementalists are they use different types of they use the elements elemental magic.
Okay, so it's going to be like, are they going to specialize?
Fire,
in
ice,
wind,
etc. Yeah. Like my fire mage here, Orion, he's definitely spec'd for fire. In fact, have I got his?
Pokemon, can they only like pick one and go with it, or can they have a range?
No. The funny thing about this is that there's a couple of hundred different skills, but you can only choose 8 skills, which means you have to think tactically, and especially because it was based on PvP. You had a lot you had to actually work out
That's
before you
pretty
didn't.
good, knowing that the characters you're going to come up with, like no two are going to have the same skill.
Yeah, we used to. Some of the builds we used to come up with, it was quite interesting as well, because not only do you pick your skills, but you also pick your secondary class as well. So you'll have a couple of hundreds. You'll have a couple of hundred skills from, say, warrior, and then I'll have a couple of hundred more from ranger that I can use. Now, obviously, some primary skills from ranger I won't be able to use because they're for primary spec.
Yeah.
But it means that I can use some of the speed buffs, but I can also have a ranged warrior. So some of the bleeding and stuff I can do from a distance. It's really interesting how the combinations you can come up with.
Do you find it takes a while to get your head around it? Like
It did.
Battle, then you...
It did. But of course, when we were playing back in the day, and we actually got into the top 500 of guilds, purely because a friend of mine actually started doing and making us builds and showing us how to PvP really well.
Yeah.
Because you have an 8-man team as well. It's really interesting the sort of builds you come up with and how they actually sync and the synchronization between everybody. Like you'd have 2 healers, but one healer would be a melee healer, so you'd be throwing up, and then the Paragon came up, so he'd be throwing out shields and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really interesting how it all worked. Yeah, exactly, Aura. It was it was very different back in the day, a weird mashup of an MMO and Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Of course, back in the day, this was very different. It was classed as sort of like a demi MMO.
Was the term MMO used then?
Yeah, MMOs had been out for a while there. You had Ultima and other ones like that. Actually, how many more pieces have I got? Have I got enough for the rest of him? Recover the 4 pieces of killing Trespil's armor and return them to it. Right, I've got 2 pieces. Let's find the rest quickly. There's a chest. Don't think I've got any keys on me, actually. Right, there's wreckage up there. And the pathing AI is so much better as well, because it'll actually work out the way to go. So we've got a chest here. I need to get that wreckage back up there quickly. Oh, yeah, I thought so. Didn't have a key. Whoopsie! To be honest, though, there's no point in opening chests in this early in the game. Unless you're doing it on hard mode. Now, where's that wreckage? There it is. Yay, proper pathing AI. It's been so long. This has also has an interesting technique as well for if you kill bosses, like the 2 I've already killed, 3, sorry, you actually get a +2 bonus to your energy and health. Whereas if you die, you lose 10%. Down to a maximum of 60% off, meaning there is actually a penalty for dying, but it's still doable. Right, so that's his Greaves. There's one last wreckage. Find that quickly before we finish up. Then we'll go and fight him and get the bonus for this mission as well. Right, so he's got a Spirit of Favourable Winds up, which means that his arrows are twice as fast and hit for +6 damage. Now I've killed that, he's lost that buff, but so have I. There we go. Right, that Axe Warrior's down. So, where's this last wreckage? Can't remember. It's been so long. Now, before I pull that lever, let's see if I can find it. Because as I recall... Oh, yes, I remember now. Oh, look. There's... Oh, shit, yeah. There we go. And yes, that is Wolverine. Steve Blum, the voice of the animated Wolverine, is the male character voice. Right, and now we run. I'm not going to get the bonus this time, folks. We're just going to run because they're going to bash this down. See, big cats with armor and axes and shields.
Oh my.
Yes, oh my. I came back and did... right, I've got 3 minutes left. For a giggle, one time I actually came back with 3 guildies, and we stood there and we tanked all of them until the end of the 3 minutes and died. It cashed us out. That was a sad day. But it was kind of fun as well. Just stood there and took on the entire Charr army. So we were so massively overpowered.
Naughty fire kitties, naughty.
Bad fire kitties. So... Oh. Let's see. Okay, my igneous imp has kept us safe. Right. But others will be coming. Ah, poor fire imp died.
Oh no. Naughty.
Oh good, I don't have any charges on that, so I didn't exactly waste one. That's good. Just keep running. Actually, let's see. Have I got the... I don't have the music on. This is one game where the music is stunning. Because it's a Jeremy Soule soundtrack, just like the Elder Scrolls.
I like having the music on in Old Scrolls. It's not too distracting.
Yeah.
And if anything, it adds to it, especially the boss music.
Right.
Do you want me to check the sound, make sure it's not too loud?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
It's very, very peaceful sound, even though we're running for our lives.
Yeah, I just mean if the viewers at home find it, they've just been deafened.
Oh, the guys will tell us. Right. Well, I'm not going to get a perfect on this one, but I can always come back and do it. Oh no, Orion! Orion got caught. Stefan is... Oh no, he's run for it. Alicia saved him. Yep. Oh, now Alicia's caught. Oh, Alicia's gone. Oh no. Poor Alicia.
Is everyone dead?
Well, my NPC army are, yes. Look at the red army, the red line of the enemy coming in. Here we go. Look, they're all safe now.
Oh. Wait, so how many did you lose?
You're back.
I lost 2.
What news of the Charr? Sir, we found Bonfast Birdfur and the Charr army in a valley to the north. But I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak. There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back. Retreat! Retreat!
Bad kitties.
Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Brannock. We can't let the Charr make it to the capital.
Yep, only half did it. Oh well. I'll come back and do it. Right, because I didn't get the armor for killing. Da, 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 da. No, I don't want the junk. Right, okay, so... Thing is as well, the good thing about this was there was... you could always have extra helpers to come and help you with things. Now, what I don't have... Did I have any... Let's see. Oh, wait. No, I don't have them. Ah, that's interesting. Right, I'm going to have to do this with the basic followers because I don't have the new ones. Right, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let me just sell this junk quickly. So, Warhammer, sell. Is armor, sell. Charr carving. Dog carapace. There we go. There we go. Right. Now, where are we heading? Right, out into Ascalon. In fact, let's make a jump for it. Gargoyle Trouble, Return to Warmaster Grass, and helping people of Ascalon. Ambassador Zane, yes. Warmaster Grass, there you are. And there's Prince Rurik. Oh, and here's the King Adalbern. This Crichton is a cancer on the underbelly of Ascalon. Ambassador Zane is here to offer us aid. He extends his hand in friendship. No Crichton will be a friend of Ascalon. Don't be foolish, old man.
I like that you do the voices.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I grow tired of this, Rurik. Step aside this instant. We're here to arrest Ambassador Zane. I will not allow you to jeopardize the fate of Ascalon because of your petty jealousy. If you intend to arrest the Ambassador, then you'll have to go through me. I do love their flaming swords. It's actually Rurik's sword. For those who have watched me streaming Guild Wars 2, it's actually Prince Rurik's sword that the Charr main character what's his name?
Steels?
Ritlock.
Oh.
Ritlock. That's his sword. So, let's hand this into Warmaster Grass.
So he's a thieving bastard?
No, it's 250 years later, so he's actually picked it up from where Prince Rurik lost it.
Oh, fair enough. Finders keepers and all that.
Yeah. There's a lot more, obviously, backstory to it from playing Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, but I only need the abridged version. That's fine.
And, of course, Ritlock is also voiced by Steve Blum. Equip later. Equip later. Yeah, because I just said it. He's the voice of Wolverine. Right, so we want to... Sergeant Clark, no. No. Right, we want to move on. So, Fort Rannick. Let's head from Fort Rannick. Okay, so... If I remember correctly, there is actually a mission for us here. Now, I can't remember where to go again. Let's go back and check. I think it's Warmaster Tidus that gives us the next mission. I think.
Are you lost?
Yeah, I've lost myself. It's been such a long time, I've forgotten where, which way the story goes. Yeah, it is. Warmaster Tidus. Right. Recruits for Hollis. There have been more trouble at the wall. This time the Charr have assaulted the far gate west of the town. Hollis is severely undermanned. Blah, blah, blah. We'll go and help him. And scavengers in Old Ascalon. Getting reports of scavengers in the ruins. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. And, if I remember correctly, Captain Arn has a mission for us. Vanguard equipment. Oh yeah, find the merchant. Okay, right. Let's head down that way then. So. For those just joining us, I'm Lone Samurai, and this is Guild Wars 1, the original Guild Wars. Our very first game for the radio station, and where my Ascension show was based back in the day. I wish we could do that again. So, yes indeed, it is the station's 11th birthday, folks, and because of that, this month we'll be streaming, instead of just one game of the month, we're going to have quite a few. Basically all the favourite games of a lot of the station team, and we'll be streaming quite a few of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I ask her very nicely, one of them, Scarlet Dragon, will be streaming. So, yeah. You want to stream Portal 2, don't you?
Damn right. If anyone wants to do co-op with me, I've never completed the co-op.
Yeah. Well, we'll be playing. She'll be playing it on Guild Wars. On Guild Wars. She'll be playing it on the Xbox One. So anyone who has an Xbox One has Portal 2. Make sure to come and join us for that.
Because we're gonna kick arse.
Arse. Kick arse.
Yeah, it's blue and orange.
Is that what their names were? I thought they had better names than that.
That's what I called them. I think they did have names. Hang on. I'm gonna have to look them up now.
Now you've said that.
Yeah.
I was going the wrong way. Let's go the right way. One of the fun things as well about Guild Wars 1 was these NPC henchmen. Their builds were changed from time to time based on player feedback, actually. When you some of the guilds that won the guilds championships got to actually choose new builds.
That was it. Atlas and Peabody.
Atlas and Peabody, right? Okay.
I just called them blue and orange. But then I called GLaDOS Psycho Bitch.
Yeah, GLaDOS is definitely Psycho Bitch.
Yeah. I never thought I could run called Chell.
Well, you want to be Chell, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a little too white for that though. I'm not enough Asian. I do want a pair of long full boots and a portal gun for Christmas, and Father Christmas just keeps letting me down. I must have been naughty. I might have to just like kidnap him or something.
Who,
Yeah.
Father Christmas?
Yeah, you know, hold him for ransom. It's like, oh, do you want to see the old man again?
So that he gives you a pair of long full boots and a portal gun.
Sounds fair, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm starting to realise why I may not have had them yet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because you're on the naughty list.
back to Guild Wars. There is no naughty list.
There is no naughty list, only Scarlet.
I love the idea of the North Pole workshop just having a cardboard cutout of me, and just don't be like Scarlet.
Don't be like Scarlet. This is what the naughty list looks like. Yes, indeed, Harry. Sardalic Sanitarium. Oh, yes.
What's Sardalic mean?
I don't know, it's just what it was called. Sardalic Sanitarium. We hung out here quite a bit.
Oh. Hello.
You right there, Harry?
I gave you food. I gave you cuddles. I have
Right.
to go out. Which one? Do you want a brush? Do you want another brush? You do.
Oh. Talk to the Zanai agent. Oh, right, okay, so I need to activate it. How much gold do I have? More than enough gold. Yeah, I've got 4 platinum. Right, fair enough then. So, I can actually get rid of some of these bits now. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of some of these pets. Because I really don't need them in my bags anymore. Yes, indeed. Right. Okay. Now, where did I put that? Vial of dye pink. There we go. Right, that clears my bags out a little bit. Okay. So, where are we going now? We are still doing the Vanguard equipment. Go to region, acquire Vanguard equipment from Gelson. No, we're recruits for Hollis. Let's do the recruits for Hollis first. Let's go back from Ascalon because I did pick them up. Okay. There we go. There's the army recruits.
Do you want a drink?
I'm good for a drink just now. Thank you, Scarlet. Barmaid Scarlet, who's best barmaid?
Damn right. Used to do table service. I get tipped so much.
Oh yeah, table service in the bar gets you loads of tips.
Especially in an old man bar.
Right, let's take these recruits to Hollis and move on.
Maybe because I could deal with them when they were being pervy. I used to threaten to tell me more.
Do.
Why is it raining fire?
Because one of my followers
Oh, okay,
started.
so it's good fire.
Yeah,
Like friendly fire, if you will.
Rain of Fire is actually one of his skills.
Oh, Fortress of Solitude.
Yep.
Does look like it. Yeah, guys, I've pulled my neck, so I'm having to watch the telly, so I'm a little behind on stream.
Yeah, Scarlet's a little bit behind on the stream right now because she's hurt her neck, and I sit behind her. My studio space is behind the sofa.
Also, I'm lazy.
Yeah, very lazy.
But yeah, that crystal place looked like the Fortress of Solitude. Superman, help me!
Definitely a Superman thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Hey Sebastian, how's the wall?
I think they missed the trick because his name isn't spelled B-A-S-T-I-O-N. Like Bastion. So how come you're legging it through this area? Are you trying to get to the other side?
I'm getting to a town just back here,
Right.
taking these recruits.
Okay, so you're on like a
An escort quest.
escort mission.
Yeah.
The cat rubbed his face on me.
Cobble Poundstone. Hello, Cobble Poundstone. Time to beat you up.
The cat rubbed his face on me and my eyes hurt.
Has he brought the pollen in again?
He has brought the grass pollen in. My eyes are really sore.
Master Ranger Nente, what do you want?
You know it's bad when Mother Nature hates you.
Okay, Charr Patrol and Endangered Species? Okay.
What?
Wait, where are you going? No, don't run away from me. I need that quest from you.
Get back here!
Nente, where you go?
You never get good questions, Steve.
Oh, it's a ranger quest. Shit, I don't want to do that. Oh well. Crown of Thorns. And it's dead. Right. Ah, he's going to want me to follow him. Ah, well, fuck it. Let's follow him. Right. Sorry, Nente. I have places to go and people to save. So...
Go to see a man about a dog.
Recruits for Hollis. That's the one we're doing. Actually, I have to see a man about 3 new recruits.
Where you go?
Nice. Ah, Gate Guard Hollis. Pleased to see you. Oh shit, where are the recruits? Oh, here they come.
I was going to say, did you lose them already?
I did not lose them already, I promise.
The last time I asked you to do this.
What the fuck? How did I lose them already? They were right behind me a minute ago.
Yeah, you never babysit my sister.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. It's funny as well, because we used to, for new players as well, who had already played a character through this, we used to actually do runs up to the max level areas so that they could get geared up a bit quicker. It's interesting to do it. I kind of remember the run.
Oh, is that like throwing a Pokemon and then pulling it back just so we can get experience?
Yeah, exactly like that with the Pokemon actually. You throw the Pokemon out, and then do a quick move with it, and then bring it back so that it gets a little bit of experience.
I have a quick question that may be better asked on you. You have multiple.
Right. Okay. So, oh, okay. We're following the Ascalonian hunter. Because running through Tar is a good idea. There we go. Ah, yeah, this guy will take us to the next mission. Do. Just keep running, just keep running. Oh, yeah, pick and square. Oh, the memories. Thing is as well with this is the AI had a radius bubble. On the mini-map here, you'll see there's a radius around my character. What that is whether the enemies will actually notice you or not. So you can actually run through a whole area without being seen if you're careful with patrols.
Oh, so is that like, for example, if you're playing a roguelike character, they probably won't spot you. You'll probably have a smaller bubble.
The bubble is smaller depending on the level of the area and your level. So here right now it's quite small, whereas if I'm in a higher level area, it'll be bigger and they'll notice me more.
Oh, because they'll be more.
Yeah, they'll be higher level too. Because right now I'm level 18 and the enemies are level 6, for instance.
Oh, so you can like be a lot more stealthy compared
Yeah.
to, or they just do the whole, when a big guy runs past and there's trouble and you just kind of sit there going, I saw nothing.
I saw nothing. Yep.
Yep.
It means that if you're very careful, you can be you can pick your targets quite nicely. Right, so these three, of course, they won't see me.
Is Tyria on?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. She sent me a gift in Pokemon Go. I want to say thank you.
Okay, we're going this way, are we? Okay, fair enough, Right, so we've got the two fire callers coming up. Let's get them both dead. There we go. Pyken Square. Ah, good to be back. Duke Baradin, how have you been, sir? You big beast. Starting to look a bit dated, but I love the armor skins on all of these characters. Right, let's just sell some of this crap.
Did you say crap or scrap then?
Crap. Definitely crap. Right, let's not save Old Mac just now, because frankly, Old Mac's needed saving for a long time. Let's save Althea though. Althea is definitely the Duke's daughter. We definitely want to save. Fires in the north and the siege of Pyken Square. Yeah, let's do that. So, right. Siege of Pyken Square. Destroy the Charr forces, besiege in Pyken Square. Yep, let's do that. Whew. It's very, very hot.
It is very, very warm.
It's so hot. It's unbelievable right now.
I wouldn't blame you, and I don't think a lot of our viewers would either if you decided to end the stream early to turn your rig off.
No, my rig's fine. Now I've got the air cooling, it's my rig is fine. Right, I may have bitten off more than I could chew with this group because I didn't do that very. I didn't sort that group out very well. Whoops.
Did you save?
There is no save.
I feel like we're missing something. It's a snowman.
Oh yeah, definitely missing a snowman, telling me that I've screwed up. Right, let's kill the fire coolers quickly, and then we can move on and head back to Pyken Square. There we go. Right, let's hand that one back quickly. Oh, thank you, Alicia. A nice heal. Lovely job.
Lovely job.
Oh, healing breeze. Don't blow on me. That's not what I meant. Right. Hammer and anvil. My troops are moving to sweep in behind the Charr warband led by Grim Sharpfang. If all goes according to battle plan, the Charr will be driven towards their tar pits. I need a group of stalwart fighters to sweep down from the north and help my troops pin them against the tar pits. When you have them trapped, I want you to crush them as between a hammer and an anvil. Yeah, alright then. Screw it. I'm up for that. Right, now... the Duke's daughter. Search for signs of Baradin's lost... Yeah, okay. We'll search for Althea afterwards. Ah, Charr necromancers. With their necromantic magic. It's funny as well, back in the day before they did some updates as well, because necromancers, that like my main character, could do some really, really funny stuff. There was a natural cap of 99 minions you could actually have, and necromancers with enough bodies around them could actually produce that many quite easily.
So, you had an army?
Oh yeah, literally an army. They and then capped it at 20, and they realised, because obviously they'd capped it, they then boosted the power of the minions a little bit, but they actually realised they went too far.
Less, but they were stronger.
Yeah, they were a lot stronger. And then as Factions released the first expansion, they added the Flesh Golem as well, which is a big brute, and did even more damage.
So it was massive.
It was, and with a good healer as well, a minion army could actually last quite a while, because minions actually lose health over time, which I thought was quite a fun little mechanic.
That kind of makes sense though, like zombie rotting.
Yeah. Charr Patrol, Hunt Down Destroy Charr Patrol, where is it? Alright, that's in Old Ascalon. Region Valley, nope. Supplies for the Duke. Final Lost Supply Team. Yeah, we'll do that one first. Right. Think this is the way. No, that's not the way. That's a cliff. Oh, boss. Let's kill him. The other funny thing as well, when you, back in the day, when you first started playing this, to actually learn new elite skills, you had to actually capture them from a dead creature, a dead boss like that. So you'd have a capture signet that you would then go up, now this boss is dead. You'd then use the capture signet on its body, which would then give you a legendary skill that it was using. But of course, because I bought the PvP pack, I don't need to worry about that now. But it was quite an interesting mechanic back in the day, because you'd learn normal skills from a trainer, or as you played the game, from quests. But having to actually go out and capture the skills was really interesting. Right, let's get the martyr, because that's the healer. Okay. Ah, there's the Lost Patrol. You alright, lads? Found you. Right, let's get them back to town. Do. I totally read that wrong there. The Furious Warhammer. It has double adrenaline gain and armor penetration. My brain totally went to double penetration. So I read it quickly. So not funny, Elona. So not funny.
I say nothing.
No. You're giggling though.
Yeah.
Because you're just as childish as me, Scarlett.
Maybe. More about it? You want to fight about it?
Cheeky fucker set me on fire. There we go. Right, let's get these guys back to town. I'm enjoying playing this again. I'm kind of I'm kind of giddily happy. Right. Let's wait for them to catch up, because if I go in without them, it won't catch up properly. There we go. Okay, quest updated. That's completed. Charr Patrol. Hammer and Anvil is the one I want to do. Right, that's where we're going. Whew. So yes, folks, time for a quick rundown of what we're doing. We're playing Guild Wars 1 for one of our team picks for Game of the Month for July 2018. As it's our birthday month, we're doing a special birthday Game of the Month staff pick special. A bit of a
Say that again 3 times fast.
bit of a throwback Thursday as well, because quite frankly, this was actually one of the first games we did on the radio station, and so it makes sense. Whereas EVE Online and World of Warcraft are still going, of course, Guild Wars 1 is still going, but not in the same sort of way. I love that they're still fixing this a little bit, though. Right, so... okay, we're heading down there. Let's kill these guys first. Boom, and the Charr is gone. Right, we actually want to go down that embankment there. Right, there we go, there's the path. And that's where we're headed. Right, Grim Sharpfang. So let's actually be cunning here and take out some of these enemies. Right, Grim Sharpfang, you be dead. Oh, one of the Ascalonian Rangers didn't make it. Oh well. Okay, so... is that completed? Yes it is. Return to Duke Baradin for your reward. Okay. In fact, let's just fast travel. What's wrong, Harry? Do you want to go out? Good boy. Right. There's Duke Baradin done. Where's the other quest? Quartermaster Ada for... oh, Quartermaster Ada. There he is. Okay. Farah Capo, yes indeed, and Undertaker Cortis. There we go. What have you guys got? That little Tom, he's a blight in the honour of this unit. We've been okay. He'd better sleep tight because if we're ever going to get out of this hole, I'm coming for him. But yeah, all right, fair enough then. Kill little Tom. And I've now compiled a list of the casualties. Take it back to War Master Titus. Okay. What does Ivor True Shot want? Meet Aiden outside Pike and Square for what's going on. Charr reinforcements, right, okay. Armsman Pitney, what do you want? Oh, that's the old Mac quest. Vigo, what do you want? Garfaz Bloodfang, okay. And the Diessa Lowlands. Oh, wow, okay. PvP teams are still battling in the Hall of Heroes. That's interesting. Right, Diessa Lowlands. That's where we want to go. So, let's head back out. But yeah, no, it's interesting to see that PvP teams are still battling in the Hall of Heroes, the PvP area of the game. Because I like the fact that people are actually still playing the game enough. Right. Do. Okay, we'll just follow you, Aiden. I can't remember which quest this is. Ooh. Very, very hot. Don't like it. Bloody NPC ran off without me. Oh, if he gets killed, I'm going to be pissed. There we go. Right, we're doing Charr reinforcements. That's the one. Pillage the Charr supply depot. Ah, we can do that. Where's he gone now? Oh, okay, we're going back this way now. Right, fair enough. Ooh, chest. Oh, of course, that's the chest that I need to actually pillage. So, let's go pillage. Oh, yes. We like a bit of pillaging, don't we, Scarlet?
Yeah.
Ooh, chest. Ooh, chest. Ooh, piece of treasure. Right, did I miss one? No, there we go. Nice of them to leave these weapons behind.
Is that what one of your characters said?
Nah, that's what the quest giver told me. Right. Oh no, you killed Alicia. You monsters. Kargath Bloodclaw. We'll kill him second.
Sounded like Klingon.
Kargoth Bloodclaw would be a really good Klingon name. And the Charr is dead. Right. Let's return to Pike and Square. Yes, let's. Actually, what else have I got here? Right, that's there as well. Charr Patrol. Hunt down and destroy Charr Patrol. That's there. Yep. Regent Valley as well. Garthaz Bloodfang. Yeah, let's go to the Desolate lands. Let's go that way. I can always hand this in later. Try and get some more missions in. Ooh. Kess Corpse Lighter. Oh, he sounds fun. Let's go kill him. Oh, Stefan still has a debuff. That should disappear soon. Right. Remember, folks, because it's the station's 11th birthday event this week, not only are we doing a whole, well, this month even, not only are we doing a whole throwback Thursday stream group this month of games of the month chosen by the station team, we're also, this month, all of our patronage and donations will be going to Special Effect, one of our favourites of the favourite charities who help disadvantaged kids and people with disabilities to play video games and basically have a better life. Because gaming is life, gaming is love. Damn mesmers. There we go. Right, let's carry on this way to the Diesel Lowlands and hopefully move on a little bit quest-wise. Is this the way? Yes, it is. It's interesting we're playing this as well, considering next month we'll be playing the new expansion for World of Warcraft as well. Battle for Azeroth is out next month. I'll be streaming some of that when it actually drops as well. We've got a bit of a stream plan ready for the release of Battle for Azeroth as well. So make sure to join us for that, because I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. More so than I was Legion, in all honesty. Oh, this might get a bit messy. Damn, that Blade Warrior made a mess. Right, okay, Alicia's back up, so if she can get Stefan up. There we go. Oh, she's going to heal us first. Good, good. She healed Pork Rind. That's the best bit. Welcome back, Stefan. Right, let's head into the Diesselo lands and to our next point of call. Damn it. Blinded me. There we go. Forgot how long that blind lasts. Bloody hell. Yep, this is the right way. And up here. Right. Shaman, because he's the healer. Shit, forgot the resurrect golems actually resurrect. So out of practice. Right, so let's take out the resurrect golem first, so that any others don't get resurrected. You have been playing for 2 hours. Please take a break. No, Guild Wars 2. No. No, Guild Wars. Yeah, of course, that was added way back when there was a big thing about MMOs taking up too much time.
I don't know.
They still do.
My DS used to do it as well.
Really? Did your DS do it?
Yeah, the 3DS. So you've been playing for 2 hours. Have you considered taking a break? I was like, yes, I've considered it. Decided no. So when Netflix says, are you still watching such and such? I was like, yes, Netflix, I haven't got my life together in the last 4 hours. So shut your mouth and keep playing telly.
No, I haven't got my life back together in the last couple of hours. Please carry on watching telly, please.
Please keep the telly coming.
Right, up this way. It's interesting, I just vaguely still remember the way. Right, we've got 2 resurrect golems, so we need to take them out first. No, shit. That's exactly what I meant. Go on, Stefan, you can do it. Nearly there. Garfat's Bloodfang. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Well done, Elisa. Oh, pork rind died.
Oh no, I didn't know your pet could die.
Yeah, it's an active pet.
Oh.
It's alright, I can res it in a minute. Yeah, I can res it. Oh, at least you beat me to it. There we go. Pork rind's back up. Yay, pork rind. Ooh. So. Isn't it funny when I die and Snowman's not around to watch it? So, does that mean if the Snowman isn't around to record that I died, does that mean I actually died?
I don't know, I'm not one for philosophy.
Philosophy. We don't do philosophy, do we?
Not really. I mean, I did upset my psychology teacher when he tried to do it. He was like, are we really here, or do we just dream we're here? So I punched the guy next to me, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm here.
Yeah, punching the person next to you definitely makes sure that you're here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm here. I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm here.
Right, okay, there's a healer boss just there as well. Oh, shit. Okay, so Crook the Reborn and Smoke Kindlefist. Right, that'll be an interesting... that's going to be an interesting round of enemies to face.
His mum's like mine. It's a name only a mum can know.
Right, there's a patrol coming across that bridge and I don't want to set them off. So, let's try and find another way round here. It's been a very long time since I've been up here. Is this the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way. Right. Let's go back up there, which is where I actually need to go. I am going the wrong way. I was going the right way to go the wrong way, if that makes sense.
Nope.
Okay. That made sense to me. Do. Oh, this poor Charblade Storm all on his own. And dead. Ah, Ghost of Althea. Oh dear. Oh, poor Althea. Right, let's kill these gargoyles first. Ah, Althea. Right, I'm pretty certain that the ghost of Althea means she's dead. Hail, hero, my name is Althea, or 'twas in life. I wonder how my beloved Rurik fares. How I miss him. Is there something in particular I can do for you? Do not be afraid, I mean you no harm. I am Lady Althea, or at least I was, before the Charr seized me. They took me to the Flame Temple corridor and burned me alive. But I thought of my beloved Rurik and felt no pain at all.
You seem very jolly. Reading that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, because it moves on the story. Back to Pike and Square we go. Because poor Duke Baradin has some bad news. Right. Althea's ashes. No, okay. We were just up there for at the Flame Temple, so we'll do that another time. Vigo. Okay, Garth as it is. So let's. Oh, what's that? Oh, Baradin family urn. Yeah, we better keep hold of that. Let's just sell some of the trash I've got. And let's head back to Ascalon. Watermaster Titus, yes indeed. Okay, where to now? Return to Undertaker Quarters for your rewards. Oh, I'll pick that up another time. Right, so one thing I do want to do is look at my skills. So the interesting thing is, as well, is that all of your skills are based around different attributes. So, for instance, for the warrior, you have strength, axe mastery, hammer mastery, swordsmanship, etc., and tactics. Then for the secondary skills for being a ranger, beast mastery, wilderness survival, and marksmanship. So I'm not using a bow, so I don't need to worry about marksmanship. However, beast mastery, because I've got pork chop, I have various other skills. Now this is how I actually switch out the skills and what I've got available for those different ones. Now as I learn more skills, what have I got? Charm animal, shouts, your pet moves, your pet and attack. Your pet moves and attacks 33% faster. I don't know why I couldn't read that then. Comfort animal, charm animal. Don't need to worry about charm because I've got pork rind. I'm happy with him. Watch yourself. No, that's fine. For great justice, gain 100% more adrenaline. Yep, fair enough. Using frenzy right now. Stance 8 seconds. You attack 33% faster. Yeah, I think I want that actually. So what I'll do is I'll switch out wild blow.
Yeah,
Always a
you
critical
can
roll,
find it,
removes
like,
a stance.
ninja.
Yeah, because I've got my party, so let's move Comfort Animal up there and Healing Signet. And Troll Engine can move as well. In fact, I'll put Wild Blow back. Yeah, that's better. Now, yeah, there we go. That should do. Now I actually have attacks. I have my 2 healing. I have the heal for me for my pet, and a res for my party. So, now where are we going? So back to Pike and Square quickly. Hand in this one and then move on. Right. Now, I want to move on a little bit. So, we want to go from Fort Rannick. Now, where's the next... Oh, yeah, Fort Rannick is the next mission, so let's do that. And then we'll probably finish early, because I am absolutely baking. Right, let's do the Fort Rannick mission, and then we'll move on.
Well, I'm currently melting, so...
And Scarlet's hungry, aren't you, Scarlet?
I'm always hungry.
Scarlet is always hungry, yes. Especially when she's got beer. Retake the Great Northern Wall. Push back the invading Charr army. Yes, indeed. Now, one of the tricks for this is to save as many of the warriors, of the Ascalons as possible. Ascalonians, even. There we go. Right, let's get this guy here. They're probably going to run up and catch us. That's fine. Nope, we're fine. Gurn Blonston, what can I do for you? My wife lives just outside Ascalon City. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I will take the letter back to you, for you. Okay. Spar the Ravager. Well, he died pretty quick, didn't he? Rescue Dieter Sabelin from the Charr imprisonment. Yeah, I think I can do that. Is it bad? I always like the sound of the Charr dying.
Sounds like one of the dinosaur movies.
It does sound very dinosaur-y, doesn't it? Right, let's pull these up here. There we go. Ooh, silver die. Sweet. I break for loots. Ooh, silver die. Ooh, silver die. It's funny as well because silver die was also a bit of a currency back in the day as well. Before the early days of the economy in the game, you did as much use things like dies, etc. to before the currencies. Right.
It was
Okay.
like an unofficial secondary currency.
Yeah, well, it was more the official currency to start you off because there wasn't that much you could buy, and then because the PvE became so much more popular, they actually added a lot more and actually added the auction house and things.
Was lying in the gutter.
Why was he lying in the gutter?
Hard night. Binging. I don't know.
Is he being a dirty stop-out cat?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to go back out to your gutter?
Well, I don't blame him if he does want to go back out right now. It's so hot. What's wrong?
She loves to come out there.
Is she-
Around. She's like on the corner of the wall.
Is she keeping the house safe from bugs?
I don't know. But she's outside and that was our room.
Go on, Alicia. Go on, Orion. Kill those two. You can do it. Go on. Don't think that between the two of them they can put out enough DPS to kill that martyr. Yep, there you go. Good, good. Right. Are the raps alive? Right, let's go round the back and actually save this guy's son, because that's the bonus for this mission. Right. Before we speak to them, let's go and clear out this so they've got a clean run, and then we can let them make a break for it. Right, so let's talk to these guys, and then we'll carry on round there, because we want to give them a clean run back where they're going. Whew. Charr have slaughtered and carried off many of our friends. They must be stopped. I'll report back and let my dad know. Okay, good. Right, there's the bonus done. Now to finish off the rest of the mission.
What's my name? It was Sos. There we go. Going the back way as well. I've skirted around the back of the Charr line as well. Okay, so now now the bonus of the mission is done. Let's finish it off and keep going.
Yay, I saved the Ascalon engineer. If you can get one of those trebuchets working, you might be able to smash a few of those Charr. Cool, that sounds like a great idea. I like the sound of that. Oh, another one died. Oh well. Right, rack white fur. White fire even. Okay, so right, let's kill Rack Whitefire first, because he's the healer. And then we'll save the engineer. Okay. Siege Master Lorma, what can I do for you, sir?
It's missing a release lever, a restraining bolt, and an arming crane. Search the other wrecked trebuchets to find those three pieces. I can fix this problem, and we'll give those Charr a taste of their own filth.
Oh, leave it out.
Activate the trebuchet app.
What is it?
Pull the lever once to load it, and once again.
No, 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 no.
1 second, guys. Harry decided to bring us back a present.
A group of poachers broke into a rhino enclosure in South Africa and got mauled to death by a group of lions.
Oh, that's a
That's justice.
rhino poachers broke into a reserve in South Africa and got mauled to death by lions. I love that. That's what you get fucking around with nature, doesn't it?
The keepers found body parts.
Body parts plural. That's brilliant. Right.
We found enough body parts and 3 pairs of empty shoes to suggest to us that the lions ate at least 3 of them. But there could be more as they're thick bush.
Nice. Right, so that's... Right. Restraining bolts. And one more after this. It's funny, I remember back in the day, one of us would chase around here trying to rack up as many of the Charr as possible, so that we could actually try and get a good high score. Because that's a big group of Charr right there. That's going to kill us. Okay, that's 2 bones. Right, I need... There's one more... Right, there we go. There's the other wreck catapult. We need to go for that. That'll be the one we're looking for. Hopefully. Oh, there is another one. Fingers crossed this one will have it. Oh, it's already opened. That's the one. Right. There we go. The arming crank. So guys, would you like to see me do more of Guild Wars 1? Let me know in chat and let me know in Discord. Remember, if you aren't already there, come and join us in Discord, www.sanitarium.fm/Discord. And yeah, come and join us for all the chat. Right, see this big group of Charr just here? Here you go, Scarlet. You'll like this. Bye-bye, Charr. Did I actually fire it? Oh no, it's ready to go. There we go.
Oh, that creep.
Boom! And the Charr are gone. Right, just got the end boss to clear, and then we can finish this one and call it a night. So yeah, guys, come and join us if you aren't already. Come and join us in Discord, www.sanitarium.fm/Discord, for all of the latest of what's going on with the radio station and for all of the shows and other bits and pieces. And remember, we also now have the Discord RPG going. The guys are quite enjoying it. We're always looking for other options, of course. And also remember as well, this is the station 11th birthday, and all donations and Patreon, etc., are all going to Special Effect this month. Remember, if you have Twitch Prime, you can also support us on Twitch using your Twitch Prime for free. It really does help us, guys. Right, that group just walked back. Now, are they gonna come back? Come on, guys. You can come back. Come on. Because I want to get these guys back here. We got that group as well. No, okay. That was a bad throw, to be fair. Right, fair enough. Right, let's pull them out instead. Oh crap. Okay. Back to the firing lever. There we go. They're all racking up around that fire now. Good, good. And boom. Right, let's try to sneak past these two groups and get up to the boss. Tee-hee! Torch Spitfire. What a great name. There we go. Excellent. Ah, Prince Rurik.
The time for action has come. No more cowering behind this wall. From now on, we take the fight to our enemies. Prince Rurik! Prince Rurik! What is it? Prince Rurik! We are victorious, but it has cost us greatly.
Righty-ho, folks, that's that. Thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. I am, of course, Lone Samurai, joined in the studio tonight by Scarlet Dragon. And, yeah, there we go, guys. I'm going to call it quits there because I am absolutely knackered. And thank you to everybody who joined us on the stream tonight. Remember, come and join us in Discord if you're not already there. And we'll have some fun for the rest of the birthday month. Again, thanks to everybody who joined us. I'm Lone Samurai with Scarlet Dragon in tow. And
Sorry, my mouth was full of tea.
no worries. And remember as well, we're going to be doing more stuff during the birthday month, including, hopefully, definitely having Scarlet Dragon streaming Portal 2 because that she definitely wants to do that. But hopefully we'll try and get some others on as well, and we'll do something really big for the end of the month as well. I'm Lone Samurai. This is Guild Wars 1. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. I will see you next week for more streams and over the weekend for my radio shows. Take it easy, guys and girls. Have a good night. See you later.